Are you smoking dope? I'm smoking dope. You want to smoke?
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
I don't smoke dope.
Hang on. Wait
here's a BTI first.
Smoke weed.
I quit and then I came back harder than ever. And I'm rock fucking solid, baby.
Yeah, I didn't want nobody nut in us. You need to pay us double. I'm a serial killer porn. If you want someone to nut in us, you need to pay us double. Porn. A lot. I'm a porn.
Welcome back to another installment of Below the Influence Show, the only show on the internet with more Popeyes than KFC. I'm your host, Sexy D-Lo, and this is my co-host.
Some may know me as Scorpion Lover.
He fucks scorpions.
That's not what I said. Most of you know me as Jacobo Lowrider. But tonight, I come to you as your friend and possible lover. What do we got in store for our viewers this evening?
Talk about an introduction. That's one for the books.
Ooh, that was spicy.
Yeah, how have you been?
I've been terrible. No, we were at Stater Brothers right now, and this guy that I sold a bearded dragon to, like in 2010, still works at Stater Brothers. And he's like, "How was your New Year's, man?" I'm like, pretty uneventful." He's like, "Yeah, mine was terrible." He was just like itching to tell somebody.
He's like, anyways.
I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that."
Yeah, you didn't even ask like what happened. He just went straight into the story.
Yeah. My starter went out 10 minutes before New Year hit.
I was stuck in the rain with no food.
Why was he starting his car 10 minutes before?
I'm assuming he had just gotten off work. I don't know.
Oh, that must have been a bummer.
Yeah, he said he was in the parking lot. He's like, "I spent New Year's here." I
Mm.
was like, "Oh, well, that's
What a loser.
What if he said terrible? I tuned him out.
Well, that's good."
Yeah, no, I'm Mr. Positive, man.
Yeah.
You bring that negative shit to my door, guess what? You're getting sent the other way.
So, I mean, you're positive about everything.
Everything.
HIV?
I mean that. Hey, I can have a positive outlook on that. Doesn't mean I.
Well,
Wait,
according to your
reverse
doctors,
that shit. Dog.
Yeah, I'm sharp as a marble tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
A dull one too.
Speaking of dull, let's get dulled up.
Oh yeah. Let's dull it.
Yeah, for the first time, I believe ever, this could be a Below the Influence first. We're drinking different liquors, bud.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Tin Cup American whiskey made out of, I believe this is 90% tin.
And then
65% tin, 95%
60, yeah, and then 5% cup. And then there's some whiskey in there.
Well, I'm enjoying a delicious bottle of Bacardi Silver. It's good for my heart.
What?
That's what my doctor told me.
Yeah, I read
Dr.
something.
Tubalo.
I read something today. You know, it's better than Jim Beam. Not as good as Maker's Mark.
How's it fair to Jack Daniels? Or you're not a Jack guy, huh?
It's better than. You know what? Anything is better than Jim Beam. I will never drink that shit
Jim
again.
Beam that breakfast sandwich?
No.
What is that?
Jim Dean.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean.
No.
Sausage.
No. What the fuck is it called? Jim Beam. It tastes like condensed high fructose corn syrup. Like if somebody just like melted it down until it was like a syrup. That's what it is. But
You mean corn syrup was a syrup?
yeah, if corn syrup was a syrup,
If it was, yeah.
told you, sharp as a marble. Yeah. Anyway, I forget where I was going with this, so I appreciate that, Freddie.
Said Jim Beam is a syrup.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
Not good, man.
It's priced at not good rates, you know.
So,
Yep.
Andrew Callahan, let's get into it. Let's just stop beating around the tush.
Good old Andy.
Channel 5.
Yeah, you know, all gas, no brakes. Your favorite guy with curly hair other than me?
And me.
And me.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I'll show you my
All right,
he's
Channel
been-
5.
Can we say it? Because I know on YouTube they haven't been able to say it. I think we could just say sexual allegations, right? Mm-hmm. We can't just say he was raping bitches.
You can say sexcapades.
We can't say
Sexcapades.
what now?
He was just raping bitches.
Okay.
We can bleep it. I don't know. I mean, we never can monetize, so I figure we just say what we want.
Yeah, the audio
honest.
the audio video was also demonetized for some reason.
For some reason?
I don't know why.
I don't either.
We'll get into that momentarily, but yeah, continue, please.
Yeah, so now recent allegations are popping up that he was getting girls drunk and having sex with them against their wishes. But I'm sorry, they initially said no and then eventually gave consent and then they had sex.
Now, I want to be very careful about what I say here. So he was getting them drunk, and then they were having sex with him, and then regretting having sex with him in the morning.
And she did say, she said, I said no several times, and then eventually I did say yes and consent.
I mean, that's like if you buy a car and you're like, no, I don't want to buy this car. I don't want to buy this car. And you're like, all right, I'll buy this car. And then you buy the car and then you sue them for buying your car. Like, you bought the car. You said yes.
Yeah, the salesman was pushy.
Yeah. I mean, it's pushy with alcohol.
The more I've discussed this with my friends, family, and relatives, the more I've realized that we grew up in a toxic, to today's standards, right? Because that doesn't seem, and I'll just say it, as a 90s kid, that doesn't seem too obtuse. Girl says no a couple of times, you're drinking, having a good time, she eventually says yes.
Why did they stick around? Like, was he just following them at a bar, or were they just was he just buying them drinks the whole night?
I mean, yeah, there was one situation where I heard was at a bar. Another was at a house party, but all the situations happened in public. So it is kind of why didn't you just...
But he was also buying them expensive shots of liquors,
liquor drinks,
the whole night. So why did they stick around?
Because he was buying them expensive shots of liquor and they can get them for free.
And he's famous and
well, one of them
ride the wave.
One of them said that he weaponized his celebrity.
Which one?
One of the accusers. I watched.
No, which celebrity?
There weren't
did
any
he
cute
weaponize?
ones.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Which celebrity did he weaponize? Like Danny?
Well, no,
him being a celebrity. He's a celebrity. He's
Danny
well known.
DeVito?
Glad to have you back, Freddie.
And I just can't stand to watch him parading around on HBO. It's so convenient that he just gets this show with HBO and now all this shit's coming out.
Oh, he's on
I
HBO.
know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's actually really good
Is
too. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
When they stopped being at all gas, no brakes, I kind of tuned him off.
I never watched No Gas, No Breaks.
Yeah, well, I did it intentionally,
Some gas,
like I
couple
do with
breaks.
new shows. I want to wait till there's a good amount of content to just go through.
Binge.
And now I'm at the point. Well, but now I have to fucking cancel him. Now I can't watch his stuff, man.
Which is very unfortunate because he's really good at what he does. And I actually watched the interview that he did promoting this new movie on CNN, where he's talking to CNN news anchor Don Lemon. Everybody loves Don.
Yeah.
Tom's my grandpa.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Don was like, well, in here you're saying that the news organizations also have a part in the division of America. And he's like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, you guys are doing it. Fox is doing it. MSNBC's doing it. And Don Lemon's like, I'm not doing anything. Got real defensive.
Sure.
And Andrew gave a very articulate, very calculated response. He defended what he was saying, and it made him look even better in my eyes.
Oh, now he's what is he in 5950? In a psych
Yeah,
ward?
so he's apparently in a psych, or he was in a psych ward as of this morning.
That's a bummer.
Was it because he was accused of rape?
I think so. Apparently, he had a panic attack.
I'm sure. I mean, imagine
That sounds guilty.
You've built up this empire, and then all of a sudden, everyone's attacking you. Your career is potentially in shambles over some occurrences that happened when you were drinking and buying girls drinks. And I don't know. I'm not trying to defend. It sounds like I am trying to defend him, but I'm not trying to choose a side. I got no fucking dogs in this horse race.
The moral of this story is don't buy anybody shit.
Yeah, I'm not buying anyone drinks.
We can hang out, but you can buy your own fucking drinks.
Oh yeah, and if
don't
I were
know
to
if that's
fuck
the moral.
a stranger in public or that I met in public ever again, I'm gonna have them click sign, an NDA or some
We
type
just send you this click
of
sign.
agreement, a consensuality agreement.
You ever use DocuSign?
Yeah, we just send you the
Do you
click
have
sign.
access to your email address right now?
I know you do.
Yeah,
You're on
yeah.
an iPhone. Come on.
Yeah, it'll track your IP so everyone knows that it was from you.
Check your spam folder real
Yeah,
quick.
it takes a selfie while you're signing so everyone can see that you were the one that signed it, time dated,
There's about
geolocated.
12 signatures on there too. Are you really, really sure?
And then, like the Chappelle skit, it's like, you have options, anal, maybe, yes, no, oral, of course, yes, right?
You guys are sucking all the fun out of everything sexual. I don't mean you guys, but I mean just.
I was going to say, I think I'm a very sexual person.
Well,
I exude sex.
I've heard that from Freddie numerous occasions.
Well, who said he or she's not?
Yeah,
It's they.
them,
Come on.
Well,
us.
Come on, man. After a year and a half of doing this, you still haven't figured it out, Mel.
hey, I'm just trying to be me.
But I'm just saying, they are really ruining sex. It's like nobody wants to fuck. Like, nobody just wants to screw.
wants to fuck
You know,
anymore.
I'm going to
What happened to the
watch Jake really close to. I'm pretty sure he has a manifesto somewhere in his house. No one wants to fuck anymore. No one wants to fuck.
Yeah, where's your shotgun? Does it have random inscriptions painted on the side of it now, or
No.
people's names, or
Yeah, do you have a
random
list? Do you
biblical
have a list?
verses?
There is no list directly next to my shotgun. I will say that. No, but it really does seem like everybody's just kind of taking the fun out of sex, and that's not fun. You know, like back in the 60s, everybody was just... Was consent even a thing back then? Like people were just slipping things in at Woodstock, and nobody even cared.
I don't know if that's okay.
It's like the
I think
that was like
that
the pinnacle of
the-
human sexuality.
Yeah, the free love movement, where everybody was just fucking down, which I think I would have fit right in. But then they fucking dropped AIDS on everyone. It was like, all right, you guys need to go get a job.
Thanks,
Like,
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, yeah. All you hippies and all you blacks and all you queers need to go get it. Oh, fuck. Gays. I don't know. I mean, whatever they called them back then.
There's still a Q in LB.
I thought it was for questioning.
No, it's for queer.
Oh.
Some people identify as queer.
Okay, we're not going to get into the difference. We'll talk about the difference off the air. Mm-hmm. So I made a huge step in my life. If you're a fan of this show, you know that I have a very hate relationship with Spectrum Internet Services.
For no reason.
For very many,
lot of packages.
many reasons. They're always trying to upsell me on packages. I told you the iPad story. I told you all of the stories. So eventually, I went to Verizon, and I switched over to Verizon Internet.
Traitor.
Get off their dick.
It's great. It's fast. I mean, I really have no reason to even go back to Spectrum. It's $25 cheaper per month. What's 25 times 12? Anyone can do that?
That's like at least
That's
at least $100
least.
bucks.
Yeah, at least 45.
I don't know.
I'm saving $45 every year, and yeah, life is great. Life is great.
Okay,
How's
well,
life?
I mean, I can't complain. Looks like we got a phone call coming in. That's a first.
let's hear it.
Hey there, bucko. This is John K. Spectrum. I've just been notified that you canceled your services with us. What's the deal, fuckstick? Were our packages not good enough for you?
Well, yeah, your internet fucking services can blow balls. Fuck you, John, and the crew you came in with.
Fuck you, fat boy. You couldn't find your dick if it slapped you in the face.
Jesus.
You'll be crawling on your knees back to us in no time. Death to Verizon. Death to Verizon.
Oh, my God.
Spectrum.
Hang up on this guy, Fred.
All right, fuck this guy.
Hello, John.
Jesus.
Fuck
Nice
him.
hearing from you.
He calls you too?
I love Spectrum.
That's actually Jake's uncle.
He is
Yeah.
Jonathan Spectrum.
Christ.
That's what the S stands for.
While you're doing that, I doubled down. I have Spectrum
Did ya?
internet, but now I also have Spectrum mobile because I called them pretending that I wanted to cancel, and they gave me a deal I could not refuse.
So you're giving them more money?
Yeah, I canceled from Verizon actually.
Oh, my God.
Verizon was charging me like $100 a month for my cell phone, and it's like, come on.
Yeah,
Well, it's 2016. Like, come on.
It's.
So
I'll let you have it.
anyway, no, I got a package with Spectrum where I get free cell phone service for a year, and then after that, it's $30 per month.
Is that locked in?
Yes.
Wow.
So it's in writing.
How's the service?
It's better than Verizon,
No, it's
actually.
not.
I
Really?
swear to God, I went to Black Star Canyon the other day to go hiking, and I got service with Spectrum, which
I
I
was
never
live
got.
streaming the whole time.
I never got service.
No interruptions.
I never got service with Verizon. Anyway, I pay like I think it's like $50 now for internet and cell phone
Wow.
for a year, and then
All
it's
right.
going to be $80 after a year. Fucking boo-hoo.
Yeah, no, that's just my phone line.
Gang. Spectrum gang.
No, Verizon.
S is
They
up.
I've been with Verizon since I turned my 13th birthday. So
Hey, real quick.
I'm 26 now, so about 13 years.
When you were 13, did you ever think that Jake was gonna flex the fact that he's with Spectrum?
I didn't even know
For
what
his
Spectrum
mobile-
was back
First of
then.
all, Spectrum did not exist.
Yeah, we
I
didn't,
know,
we
but,
didn't
like,
have internet like
You
that back
flex
then.
your internet
And it was
provider. is
back in
what
the day.
I'm
It was
saying.
Time Warner, which I also had.
TW,
Yeah, your
baby.
phone service was Sprint,
Me-
though, right? Or was
I
it,
did have Sprint back in the day, which was terrible.
Still terrible.
Nobody
what was
likes
the-
Sprint.
What was the other one? Or was it Sprint the whole time?
I had Sprint, and then when I was like 16,
Metro.
I had Metro PCS.
I knew it.
Yeah, well, everyone hopped on Metro when they started paying their own phone bill.
Yeah.
Or Boost.
Yeah.
I never had Boost.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Let me get that Cricket food.
Never been that low.
Cricket wireless dog.
No, never been that low in life.
They have Cholos advertising it.
John Cena and The Miz also do Cricket commercials.
I've been thinking about trying Mint Mobile.
That's
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Dude, I hate that guy so much. There's just some, there's always, everybody's got like a celebrity where they're just like, dude, get the fuck off my screen.
Let's put a picture of Ryan Reynolds up here.
And that's, dude,
I
I
feel
watch.
like you hate a lot more celebrities than just one. Though.
I don't like celebrities.
Dwayne
I don't
Johnson?
trust them. Who?
Dwayne Johnson.
I like Willie Nelson.
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, he's a child molester.
See what I mean?
Probably.
See what I mean?
Probably.
See what I mean?
The Rock.
That's what I'm
His image
saying.
is too
He's such a
polished.
good guy,
His image
and,
is
like-
it's too polished. There's something weird going on there.
I feel like he probably accidentally killed someone, and that's about it. I think that's it. I think he accidentally killed someone like 20 years ago,
Maybe,
and that's
maybe,
it. I think
maybe.
that's it.
I read his autobiography in 4th grade.
Oh, of course he didn't put that in there. At the end, you have the forward. By the way,
Also, I killed somebody on accident.
killed someone on accident.
Bill Clinton covered it up for me.
I don't know why he was there, but
No, anyway, Ryan Reynolds was on a TGIF, and this is before your time, Freddie. Do you remember TGIF?
no. But put Ryan Reynolds back up on the screen. Until he's done talking about Ryan Reynolds, I just need
God damn it.
a
Anyway,
plethora of pictures.
TGIF was the place to be if you were a preteen in the 1990s. It had all the
fuck?
new hit shows. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Boy Meets
Oh.
World, and the one that Ryan Reynolds debuted on, Two Guys in a
One
Pizza
Cup?
Place.
Oh, okay. I thought TGIF was. I mean, it is a place, but I didn't realize
I
that
thought
you
you
were
were talking about.
It was
Fridays.
a TV block.
Yeah, yeah,
A
I do
primetime
remember
TV
that.
on Fridays on ABC.
Name the shows again. Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Boy Meets World.
I thought that was Disney. I thought Boy Meets World was Disney and Sabrina.
No, they did it in syndication later on. But the new episodes back in the day, I don't remember. Fucking Sabrina, Boy Meets World, Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place, and there was a lot of them, a plethora of shows.
Nice.
Anyway, that's the first time I saw him, and in 1997 when I saw him,
love.
the debut of that show was interrupted by the death of Princess Diana.
Oh.
And I said, "Thank God somebody died, because I don't have to look at this guy anymore, because this guy's pissing me off."
The
Thank
next
God
episode
somebody
he saw,
died.
The next episode he saw was on September 11, 2001, and then it was also interrupted, and he's like,
Oh.
"Thank God."
Mm.
Anyways,
Yeah. I'm sure that somebody out there had like one of the best days of their lives on September 11th. Like they got promoted imagine your wedding was on that day.
Imagine your
And then
fucking
you could
birthday is
never
on that day.
celebrate.
Every year you want to
Imagine
celebrate your birthday.
Your firstborn son was born on September 11th.
the miracle child, because he had 6 miscarriages before that. And this
Yeah.
is the one that survived. And
They've
it's
been
the last
praying.
Hope.
Yeah. The fucking monkey paw. Oh, jeez. It's like, fuck. Well, that's always fun. Anyway, get him off the teleprompter.
Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds.
So sick of that guy.
Mint Mobile, Ryan Reynolds.
So I did want to talk a little bit about the rumored sale of World Wrestling Entertainment to the Saudi Arabian government.
Sounds about right. Everything's going to the Saudis now.
Dude, I talked about this a few months ago when they bought golf.
They didn't buy the sport of golf.
They just bought the PGA,
I think that
right?
they did.
Right? What
They
did
didn't.
buy?
They
Oh,
made
bought the-
they made their own live. Anyway, so now apparently they are going to buy WWE. Vince McMahon's dad founded this company in 1953. Vince bought it from him in like 83, and he got ousted about 6 months ago for allegations, sexual of nature. And now he
Everybody's fucking everybody out
Yeah,
here.
but
Why
this
the
guy-
fuck does anyone
Vince
care
McMahon
anymore?
Fuck. You can't fuck anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's illegal. By 2030,
married.
by 2030, you're
No
going
gas
to jail.
cars, no fucking.
No fucking, no gas. You can't do anything. You can just smoke weed all day and fucking hop in your little Wally robot thing, right?
Oh,
Well, I mean, that's if they allow
I'm
you
gonna hop
to
in that Wally, all right.
light fires anymore. I mean, they probably will take away fire from us. Why would we need fire?
I'm surprised they haven't created like some sort of like electric powered lighter.
They have those.
for everything.
God damn it.
Yeah, they have them. They sound like a little taser, and you put your cigarette. Zzz.
That's fucking
Have you ever
stupid.
touched it to metal?
No.
Touch the metal, it shocked the fuck out of me. Because if you touch it with your finger, it'll burn you. But if you touch it to metal and touch the metal, it's really strong.
I typically things that can light a cigarette, I typically don't touch, or things that thing has touched.
You're probably smart.
You know, I got on my fingers. Knock on wood.
So far.
I have 3. I have 2 left.
Two naked still jerk off.
I've got lobster claws, baby. I've been touching all sorts of shit.
That's all I need, B.
I'm a 90s baby. Anyway, so Vince McMahon.
We used to cut our fingers off for sport.
Yep. That was my favorite game as a kid.
You want to play fingers? What's that?
Sounds like fun. You put your hand on the table. You see how many you have left at the end of the
Fuck,
night.
I wish
Last
I
one with
had this
fingers
video.
loses.
I don't know if we could even show it, but there was a video on Reddit where I guess this couple, this boyfriend girlfriend, stole, and they had to put their hands. Well, I guess you can't see, but like this, and then the dude just came up with a pistol, blah, blah, and shot them both in the hands.
Sweet.
That's what happens when you steal.
That's
and,
hot. That's
fucking.
hot.
I think
I
they're
doubt they'll
Russian.
steal from that guy again. You know.
I hope they don't steal ever again.
Well, that brings me back to the Saudis.
Oh yeah.
They are known for chopping off people's hands if they steal. But anyway, now they're going to own WWE. So what does this mean for the future of pro wrestling?
I think women are just a thing of the past for WWE. All you nerds out there that watch it, absorb and soak in all those divas because they're gone. You're gonna have Hijab Harriet, and that's about it.
I mean, the women have had wrestling matches in Saudi Arabia, but they put them in like fucking scuba suits, like it's like a body suit, and like they can't show any skin other than like their face and like their hands. Which
they
I
allowed them to show their hair.
Yeah, to my understanding
That's a
though, the
big
hands is
sexual
like a
point.
really big thing. You show hands in Saudi Arabia.
Well, I guess my question is,
I mean,
and
show
I
hands
probably
from
already know the answer to it, but they're not going to be moving the operation to Saudi Arabia. I mean, they've already got established protocols here, established shit here in the United States.
Yeah, I'm hoping at the end of the day they just let things operate like they have been.
Oh, I mean, Stephanie stepped down.
Stephanie immediately resigned.
Yeah.
Who's the daughter of the founder, Vince McMahon. The Saudis really don't like women in power, so that I don't really know what's going on there. Apparently, this is not set in stone. We'll find out.
the way it should be.
It's a very interesting developing story.
Well, yeah. I mean, you were telling me earlier, Vince, he got ousted because he put some fingers in some things that he wasn't supposed to.
And then he paid them off with company money. It was like $17 million.
And then sat for 6 months and plotted and schemed and found a way to get his job back, all while his daughter, his own flesh and blood, had lost hers.
This guy got
what a piece of shit.
This guy got fired from his own company, spent 6 months doing who knows what. We now know that he was hanging out with the Saudis, putting together this deal. And then last week, he somehow convinced the board of directors, he convinced 3 of them to resign. And then he came back, brought in his own people, and now he's the chairman of the company again.
Yeah. No,
He
that's
plotted
fucking-
a hostile takeover of his own company.
How much
Yeah.
money did you make from the sale of WWE?
How much did he?
Well, he hasn't sold it yet.
Oh, I thought. He
Oh
was,
no, it's rumored it's going to be around like $6 billion. They're paying
Ridiculous.
way over price. Like
Right.
it's
Yeah.
way over
I mean,
the
that's
asking
kind of their
price.
thing.
That's so fucky of him. Imagine taking food off your kid's table so you can inflate your ego. Like, that dude's made so much fucking money.
Well, I'm sure she owns stock.
He's already a billionaire,
Oh,
right?
also they're going to take it back to being a private company, so it's not going
Oh.
to be publicly traded.
What happens if you own stock?
You get paid out whatever the
Wow.
stock price is. So
Damn, it's about to tank, too.
it tanked a little bit today, but right now, like I almost bought a bunch of stock in WWE in like 2014 when it was like $13.
Yeah.
Today it's like 102.
Oh, okay. You would have seen a nice little return on that Investorini.
I did not though.
Oh.
So
I
Win
mean,
some,
how
you
much
lose
would
some.
you have invested? Because didn't you make like $5 that year or something?
yeah, actually, yeah. So it would have been at least 2 shares.
Yeah. You
It's like
could've-
26. That would have been like
could've
100.
paid your light bill.
Yeah, if I was lucky.
Would have been $200 before commissions.
God, everything's going up, man. Eggs.
Yeah, we were at the supermarket getting rations for the show. Eggs were $7 a carton.
So Jake, when are you gonna get quail and put them in your living room like I told you to?
I've considered getting quail.
I've considered getting chickens.
I went to
I
a.
convinced my wife I'm gonna get quail. So
You should. They're very easy to raise. You can keep them in something as small as like a rabbit hutch.
Mm-hmm.
You get like 2 pairs. Just let them have little quail orgies, and they don't make that much food though.
I'm planning on well, because they lay an egg a day.
Yeah, but the eggs are like this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
big.
So I'm planning on having that, maybe having a bunch of quail, getting those, and then feeding them to my dog for breakfast every morning.
Fuck that. I'm getting chickens, dude.
They make too much noise and they stink. That's my, for me, for having an apartment.
They attract rodents as well.
Yeah. And whatever comes with that, like coyotes and shit. So
That's $7 a carton, right?
Although you could capture
I would
the
rather
rats.
deal with the rats and the
Milk
shit
'em.
stink than, because I eat a lot of eggs, man. I'm an egg man. They called me Mr. Eggman.
I
That was
remember
your father's name.
Bill
That
Eggman,
was his
right?
name before me.
William Eggman.
It was Bill. Billathan.
Well,
Billithan.
William is a full name.
Bilbert.
Pilbert. Yeah. So eggs cost $75 for a dozen.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
Everything's going up, man.
Hey, make sure to like and follow our show. Comment below 949-229-2215.
Send us eggs.
Just throw that in there.
Please send us eggs.
I would take some eggs. And chicken eggs, please. Don't give us weird fucking eggs.
Oh, well, I mean, that brings me to my next point. How many different exotic milks have you drank?
1. Well, I guess 2. I had breast milk when I was a kid.
That's
You've
not
never had
That's not
almond milk?
exotic.
Oh, then I've never had exotic milk.
I mean,
is almond milk considered exotic?
No. We're talking, there's, like a billion different species of mammals.
Well, I mean, I have not
Most
drinking
people only
any other
drink-
animal's milk other than a cow.
Goat?
I haven't drink goat milk. I'm not a goat milk gal.
I'm not a goat.
Now, what about a pig? What about a pig's milk?
I haven't drinking that either.
We call it pork milk.
Pilk, if you will.
Bacon juice.
I mean, there's so many different milks that we can try.
Swine sauce.
Like
Should
and
we-
subscribe if we should have an exotic milk taste.
Let's have a fucking milk off.
Fuck all of this. I'm going vegan. Fuck y'all. I'm not drinking fucking goat milk.
Milk off.
What
milk
about
off.
okay? So I'm trying to think here. Elk milk. You can drink monkey milk.
Gorilla milk.
Gorilla milk. There's.
I mean,
What about like
Whale
a
milk?
mongoose milk?
Whales are
Yeah, they produce milk.
Mammals,
Yeah,
yeah.
they produce milk.
I've never seen whales.
Okay,
got
how are we
titties.
gonna acquire any of this?
We just got to go out
Internet, pal.
milking, man.
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
dark
yeah.
web,
we gotta go milking
and just kind of hope that we
What?
get what we ordered.
All right, how about
milking
let's
this weekend.
let's think smart, not hard.
Okay.
Why don't we call some farmers?
Why don't we go to the zoo and harvest
What kind
our
of
own
monkey
milk?
We
farmers
call some
and-
farmers and we say, hey, we're doing a show and we just want to see your milking process. And then while they're milking, we shoot an episode at the farm. Get some milk for the road. Hello. And then we come back and we shoot the rest of the episode here. We're just drinking all. See, you guys got me drinking milk. I already said I'm not drinking milk. I'm not doing the milk
Well,
bit.
my concern here is we need to actually go to like an animal like refuge or
don't we
something
just go to the
because
zoo?
if we go to that's what I'm saying. But if we go to a farm,
Yeah.
they're very limited on the exotic milks that we can obtain. To my understanding, there's a huge exotic meats market in Mexico.
They got tiger meat, lion meat.
Yeah, I saw that
Do
the
they
other
really?
day. I
Is
saw
it
that.
real?
Apparently,
Yeah.
if
How do you
have,
verify that?
Well,
You don't.
I mean, they have
You trust.
paperwork and shit. But apparently, tiger like
Here's
lion
the
meat.
lion that you're eating. That's so
No,
fucked.
if you eat lion meat, you can only have like one, like a certain amount. Like I think it's like 5 ounces or something per week because it's got too many toxins and it can actually like kill you.
It's also very lean.
Yeah.
But no, in Mexico, I mean, you remember
wild.
when I don't know, actually, maybe you were not on that trip, but like that one time I went to Mexico with Mondo and all them, somebody handed me like a baby lion or a jaguar or something.
Oldies.
And they're just like, there's a picture of me.
Poor the Tiger King.
There's a picture of me holding like a baby lion. I'm like shit-faced drunk eating or drinking rum out of a fucking pineapple. I'm holding like a pineapple and a baby lion.
That's the life down there, man.
It was great. Yeah, it was.
And
it
you
was
go down there and
amazing.
you spend like $15, you're set for like a month.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, they can definitely get those exotic meats. The laws are very.
Hold on, I thought we were talking about milks.
I'm saying.
So now we're doing an exotic
no, I'm
buffet.
saying that they can get the meats. They can get the milks.
If you get the
Gotcha.
milks before you get the meats, you're solid.
Then we can make a bunch of milk steak.
Honestly,
Ostrich milk?
we could. Honestly, we could go down to Mexico and create our own milk farm of exotic milks.
You know, Freddie's a citizen, so we can actually buy property under his name.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
Freddie, can they open LLCs in Mexico?
That's it. Switching the spectrum.
Tony, don't switch. You know the rain gets me down sometimes.
I'm done with you.
What you gonna do? Run the spectrum?
Goddamn fucking Spectrum. You're fucking beloved.
We got hijacked. John, not cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could hack like
You're
that.
singing his praises.
He's my cousin, or my uncle. He's my cousin uncle.
He's my uncle's cousin.
I got family in Kentucky. You know, there's a lot of moving parts out there.
I got family in Kentucky.
I got family in Kentucky.
All right,
On
exotic
to the
milk.
next. Well, exotic milks. We're gonna start it. We're gonna move out to Mexico. That's how it's pronounced,
What
correct?
part of Mexico should we go? Like
I
Oaxaca?
think no.
Somewhere near the ocean.
I think that we should go to.
Culiacán, Mexico. San Felipe, Sinaloa.
I feel like it's less dangerous near the ocean.
Culiacán, Sinaloa.
No, those are usually the more dangerous.
Freddie, can you confirm that?
Depends on which side of the Gulf.
Let's go to a random. I'm gonna choose Morelos. Am I saying that right? Morelos.
Morelos, yeah.
Let's go there. I know nothing about it, so let's go. Let's set up shop there.
I bet they have really good food.
Is it nice? Should we go back to where my great grandparents came from? We'll bring it full circle. We'll go back to Aguascalientes.
Hot Water Village.
Apparently, it's very nice there, from what I've heard.
Let's try and go to Cuba then.
Cuba?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll go there.
So now we now have two separate exotic meat and milk farms.
Yeah,
One
I got
in,
a guy.
What's a different city other than Havana, Cuba? Do you know any other cities?
Cardenas.
They're Cardenas and what did I say? Morelos?
Marero.
Michoacan and Morelos. One of the two.
Mareros.
Michoacan's
How
a
do I say
very
it?
bad place to go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, we want to go to the nicer one, so.
Not Mexico.
Michoacan's not good?
What about Chiapas?
I don't know anything about Chiapas.
Yeah, that's really bad from what I hear.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
I
just
really
go to
don't know
fucking
anything about
Yucatan.
Southern America whatsoever.
Well, that's Central America, my friend. How dare you?
See? There
What
we
a
go.
fucking racist
The Mexican
prick.
state of Yucatan.
Ooh.
That's what I just said.
Ooh. That
Sounds
sounds
good.
nice.
It's just fun to say, Yucatan.
Yucatan. I don't.
say-
What does that mean?
I don't know, but the running joke in all of Mexico is they say that everyone from Yucatan has big heads, and they don't have windows in their houses because if they had windows and they look out that windows, they'll fall out.
Now, I was reading about standards of beauty in Mayan culture recently. So what they would do is basically you were super attractive if you had a very elongated head. So they would
They would inbreed?
they would put something on your head to make it like cone shaped. And you also had to have a really big nose, and being cross-eyed
If
was
they didn't,
hot.
if their nose wasn't big, they would break it and re-break it and re-break it
Yeah.
until it was like all the cartilage was so fucked it was like huge.
It definitely explains my honker. So I am beautiful in the Mayan culture.
Honestly, I got a thing for chicks with big noses. It's just something I'm into. So I would have fit in right well. Although I wouldn't like them stretching out my head. That's kind of
Also, they like hang something right in front of the
Yeah.
baby's eyes so they
Yeah,
go
so
cross-eyed.
they go cross-eyed.
Jesus Christ.
They also drill into your teeth and put gems in.
Yeah, so they had grills.
They did have grills.
They had grills.
Can I just have like a
Also, they-
smart home in the jungle, and you know I live there, and you guys live there.
They
We
didn't
can
really
interact
give it-
every
Hey,
now and
Google,
then.
set-
They did not
Sacrifice
really
the
give a
sun god.
shit about, like, they had a lot of gold, but they didn't really care about it. They liked jade.
Yeah.
Jade.
I
Which
mean,
is
it's like if you have something and it's plentiful, like, why would you care for it? You know what I mean? Why would it be something of interest? Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah. I
They
mean,
don't
would
know
you
it's
save
valuable.
a grain of rice?
yeah.
This is my one grain of rice I cooked for my friends. September 14th, 2003.
I don't know, dude. The Aztecs, the Mayans, even the Incans, they were all pretty fucked up. But, like, that's what was here prior
Were
to.
they fucked up or are we fucked up?
No, they were the Aztecs were definitely fucked up. They were like, sacrificing children and
What if
Yeah, the
that's what you're
sacrifice
supposed to
shit, and I'm pretty sure everyone in the old ages were fucking kids. I think that was just like a thing.
I think that I was reading about the Greeks last night. Jesus
do? The
Christ.
goal
Jesus,
is a goal.
fuck.
There's a term pedestry or something like that.
What is it? The island of island of little boys.
That was I don't know about that, but they had the island of Lesbos.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
where
talked
the term
about that.
lesbian comes from. But
Yeah,
no, they had a.
That's where I would have lived.
They had I don't know how
You
to
would've had
pronounce
a
it.
terrible time there.
I would have been the mayor of Lesbos.
Mayor of Lestown.
Yeah, the Greeks they had like it was like homoerotic. It was almost like
What, are you
a
gonna fuck a
father
woman?
son
That's fag.
sort of relationship. They'd grab like a younger kid, put him with like an relatively older guy, and they would treat them as their wives. So you take like a 13-year-old kid
It's like Peyton
with like a
Manning kissing his son's
45-year-old
neck.
man,
Uh-huh.
and that's just you're good to go.
That's your boy.
Yeah. Well, they treat them as wives.
All
And
the
everybody
fuck, no
treats
pregnancy.
It's just like
I don't get it. I don't understand the allure. I don't
weren't
understand
there.
the purpose. I don't understand that practice whatsoever.
well, I think that culture kind of survived, and that's where you end up with like the Epsteins of the world.
Was he Greek?
Maybe
He's
was he
Jewish.
Greek?
He
He
was
looked that up. Was he
Jewish.
Greek Jewish?
He wasn't Jewish Greek.
I don't know, but maybe there's a connection. I don't know. There's been
I don't know.
Stranger things have happened.
You know, the crazy thing is that for like Greeks in Greece, the Greeks, for being such a huge culture back in the day, they sure are quiet as fuck now. Like, when's the last time you've heard of anything happening in Greece?
What do they have now? Fucking gyros or gyros? What the fuck? How do you
I'm
pronounce?
pretty sure that's like a bastardized
Talking about
American.
gyros?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bastardized American take on their food.
They're euros.
like orange chicken.
No. It's like a torta. It's like their version of like a fucking hamburger. It's just
Everyone pronounces it differently.
I think
pronounced
Gyros,
euros,
heroes.
I don't know the official pronunciation,
It's euros.
but honestly, the Greeks fell off, bro. I'm just gonna say that. Like you guys
They
were
used
like,
to be bussin'.
You guys had that fucking
Rest in
Riz.
peace, Papadas Conte.
They were busting for real.
The
for real.
Greeks had that Riz for real.
Yeah, the nectar. They were the nectar gods for a while.
I looked that term up. I couldn't find anything about that, Mel.
Max Nectar.
I couldn't find nectar.
I'll show you.
Okay.
So, something you can teach, but something you can't learn.
You feel
A
me?
little zesty there, pal.
Mad zesty.
Mad zesty.
For real.
Hella Riz.
You got that Riz, Freddy?
Do you remember Elias Papadakis from
For
where we
sure.
used to
He
work?
owes me like $15.
I don't know what you just said. What did you say?
It was a client that I learned his name just because it was very funny.
Okay.
I would go and search random words into the system, and that one came up, and I learned his name, and he was very impressed that I knew his name.
You know what? I actually do kind of remember this, but continue.
It was Elias Papadakis. I was like,
course.
"Hello, Mr. Papadakis." And he's like, "Oh, you know my name? Oh, very good." It's a big Russian, Greek man. He sounded like he had stains on his shirt. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like I could smell him from his voice. It was crazy.
Also, for you cool cats and kittens out there, if you're interested in some merch, we got the keychains.
949-229-2215.
First 4 people to call us can buy one for $29.95. They'll be signed.
By all three of us.
Maybe not by us. Maybe by someone you
Someone will sign
know.
We paid a homeless man.
We may even just send you a pen.
You sign it yourself.
Just sign it yourself.
I personally went out and stole several pens from banks. That's what we're going to
He
see.
robbed banks. For
Hey,
this.
you're a bank robber.
Yeah.
But, oh man, I don't want to get you in trouble.
Why
But
don't you shut your fucking mouth, Mel?
yeah, I mean, it's tough when they have those metal ropes. Who invented the metal rope? That shit's stupid.
It comes in handy, I would imagine, for like construction jobs and.
Wait,
No.
what metal rope?
Little metal rope that they
Oh, the little balls?
Yeah,
They always
attach-
have a little clamp. You can just pinch it and it comes off.
Oh, you're talking about the little. I thought you were talking about like a big old heavy. Okay.
Why would they have metal ropes? Why would they exist?
Yeah, that they attach to the pens. You know, you can just pull that bitch off.
Oh, Jake's dripping over there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit.
I'm just checking the time. My apologies.
What time does that say?
It's the wrong time. I don't
Jake's
know how
a
to change
registered
it.
flex offender over here, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Registered flex offender.
Well, you got me there. Scorpionlover.com.
Not, my grandpa. Not my scorpion.
Not my scorpion.gov. What else is going on in the world, Freddie? Why don't you tell me what's been going on in your world? Because we haven't really seen you because you were in San Salvador mining Bitcoin, if I understand this correctly.
Yeah,
is this
how was
correct?
that?
Yeah,
Is
it
that
was
correct?
It was actually pretty lucrative. I mined enough Bitcoin to get back home, so it was pretty cool.
There you go.
Well,
So it was just, I mean, essentially, you paid for your own vacation.
I used my life savings to get there to use my Bitcoin mine, or to buy a Bitcoin mine. I went there, mined Bitcoin for 6 years, and made enough money to get to Mexico, and then walked all the way back.
that's a long fucking walk.
Yeah, but you know, when you don't have money,
Why did you go there?
to mine Bitcoin.
to mine
just
Bitcoin.
told you.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm a little confused here because it sounds like you may have come out of this in the red.
Yeah, well,
He's back.
Are you
All that
smoking
matters.
dope?
I'm smoking dope. You want to smoke dope?
Yeah.
dope as smoke. Wait a
I don't-
minute.
I don't smoke dope.
Hang on. Wait
Here's a BTI first.
Smoke weed.
I quit and then I came back harder than ever, and I'm rock fucking solid, baby.
I didn't want to doubt you. I was just like, yeah, man, go ahead, have fun.
hard as fuck.
3 weeks later, 4 weeks later.
It was literally 31 days.
You said
he's 2 weeks in. He's like, I haven't smoked in like 3 months. I'm like, relax, man. You just started.
I was a little high when I said that.
So did you like smoke like January 1st?
December 31st. Because I wasn't doing
Didn't
it. I
make
didn't
your
do anything
goal.
on New Year's. So I smoked a bunch of weed, and I played a bunch of Pokemon, and it was fun. I went to Taco Bell, which is like my New Year's thing. Like every year for like the last 4 years, I've gone to Taco Bell on New Year's Eve.
To be honest,
Well, that's what I did. I had fun. I enjoyed it.
real sad.
What'd you do? Spend it with your wife?
I actually did. It was really nice.
What a
in
fag.
Mexico, and I heard a bunch
kinda
of
gay, bro.
gunshots and stuff.
It's kind of gay, bro.
Well, you know,
What a fucking fig.
Not everyone can not have a wife.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, today's episode is sponsored by Rayhan's Vault. We'll put the list here. If you want your Pokemon cards and other Pokemon stuff, click the link below.
Manifestos.
And, your dick will sure get blowed.
If you want Pokemon cards, if you want manifestos, if you want hidden Glocks with no serial numbers, call What's the name of this company?
Rayhan's Vault.
Rayhan's Vault. They got you.
Put the list here.
They got Glock switches.
They've got Glock switches. They've
Asking
got
for a friend.
3D printed Glock files. They've got 3D printed soap dispensers. They've got 3D printed Pokeballs.
A
Rayhan's
3D
Vault.
printer. 3D printer.
They have a 3D printer that prints 3D printers. Let's go. Rayhan's Vault.
That's an Inception level of vaulting.
That's
And I'm all for that. Could they print you a vault?
the vault is in a vault.
Oh, my God.
Their vault has a vault.
Why would you not do this?
.com.
There you go.
You know, we look to Freddie sometimes for approval, sometimes for guidance, almost like a father figure.
Yeah, a
Or
mother
mother
figure.
Whatever.
He's
A themmer figure.
It's a very maternal presence that he provides. But I want to know where you were on January the 6th of 2021.
I was probably in San Salvador.
Were you? Because I
mine-
think we have photographic evidence
Oh no!
that Freddie was storming the Capitol.
Ah shit!
Put that up here.
There it is.
What
Look
were
at
you
me.
doing there, man? This is
Vibing
new.
on the beat.
I haven't talked to you about this yet, and I'm a little concerned because you've never, told us where you were that day. I didn't really think that you were the type, but
I was, to be honest with you, straight up, I'll confess. I was trying to get a hot dog out of the cart in the front, and then I just got carried away with what they were saying, and I ended up punching Joe Biden in the wiener. So,
well,
it just
You had
really
mentioned something about
escalated.
like some cookies some guy gave you, right? Like some lace cookies.
Yeah, I believe they had fentanyl in them, and now I am also addicted to fentanyl, which is part of the reason I was in San Salvador setting up a fentanyl farm, and it was stolen, and then
Fucking Fent Farm. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you know.
Fent Farm. Let's go. Bing, 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 bing.
.com. Should we set up a fentanyl website? Let us know.
us know in the comments below.
949-2215.
Comment below. What's your favorite dose of Fent?
If you want the lowest quality fentanyl at the highest prices, let us know.
Hit us up. 949-229-2215.
we got flavored fentanyl.
We got
It's
flavored fentanyl. We got
flavored.
cotton candy fentanyl.
We got Orange Julius fentanyl.
We got orange sodas fentanyl.
Pineapple Express fentanyl.
We got it all. We got fentanyl laced with baby powder. We got
baby
fentanyl laced
powder
with foot
laced with
jobs.
fentanyl.
We got fentanyl laced with fentanyl. We got it all, baby.
Oh.
How do you lace it with fentanyl? All right.
It's just a double. It's like when you go to McDonald's and you get a double. McDouble. It's double.
You will double die.
You
So got
double-
the quarter
it's called-
pounder,
yeah.
You got the double quarter pounder. You got
You
the
get
fentanyl.
the-
You got the double fentanyl.
A quarter
Best.
quarter ounce of fatty.
Best
double fentanyl
death
cheese.
possible. Guaranteed.
You'll be kissing Jesus in no time.
I already do.
That's not Jesus.
Okay.
I thought that was Jesus in a red suit.
It's a red morph suit.
It's party Jesus.
All right. Before we end things, I did want to ask you guys, because it's been a while, what are you watching?
I've been honestly spending a lot of time eating a shitload of mushrooms and just watching old movies.
Okay.
I watched The Witches. Have you seen that?
No.
The original 91 version, The Witches, with Angelica Houston. It's when this little kid goes to this hotel. It's a convention. They're all witches. We'll put a picture up here. Great fucking kids movie, but it was a nice trip. TV wise, I'm just on a movie tick right now. I'm not really watching TV shows.
Okay.
That's what you're asking.
The Witches.
The Witches were really good.
That's the noteworthy one. Because I haven't asked you guys what you're watching in like 3 or 4 months.
Okay, if we're talking that,
So I want to know.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. That is probably the best movie I watched in 2022.
What's
And
it
I
called?
might not even be saying it right. I think it's Everything Everywhere All at
Give
Once.
us a brief synopsis.
It without getting too into it, it goes into parallel universes.
Okay.
And the story is of a woman who owns a laundromat, and she's struggling to survive. Her daughter and her are separate, getting further and further apart in their relationship. They're about to lose their laundromat, and then shit just gets crazy with the multiverse, parallel universe, time travel. I don't want to get too into it. And then the second favorite of 2022 was probably Bullet Train with my boy Brady P.
What does a P stand for?
Pitt, and then Bad Bunny was in it. There's All-Star Cast. That's another good one.
Okay.
What are you into, man? What's your smell?
Well, I finished Better Call Saul.
Oh, how was that?
Just
Oh
now.
my God.
It's a good one.
Did you finish it?
I think so.
No, you didn't. You wouldn't say, I think so.
Bro, have you met me ever? Like,
You're right.
So how was
You know,
it?
I wouldn't know if I finished it or not until I watched the last episode.
You can never underestimate you, Freddie.
Or overestimate?
Well,
Well, how was it,
I
man?
meant
We
what I
got
said.
dead
I meant
air
what I
here.
said. It was great. It was amazing. Better Call Saul, I would place probably number 3 on my best shows of all time.
So Breaking Bad, Sopranos, Better Call Saul.
Oh, hold on. Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
El Camino.
Alright.
El Camino is fucking shit. I care nothing about Jesse.
beautiful.
Terrible character.
I love that. I
hate
love
that guy.
movie.
I hate Jesse, the character, so much. Jesse Pinkman. I rewatched Breaking Bad after I finished Better Call Saul.
You got a lot of time on your
Dude,
hands.
I'm watching this while I'm working from home, and there's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
So how,
Wayans Brothers. I've been watching a lot of the Wayans Brothers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sounds like you got a lot of time on your hands.
That's like 4 seasons.
And I was talking about like over the course of like 4 months.
I
And
don't
you're over
know,
here
man.
just insulting the Scorpion Lover on live TV.
SL, man.
Oh man, I
respect
think
the SL.
I think it looks like we got another call coming in.
Okay.
Should we answer it, or you want to just
Pick
tell
it
them to
up.
fuck off?
Pick it up.
All right, let me answer it real quick. Hello?
Oh, Freestyle Frank.
Oh.
Can I get a squish a bug?
What's up, Frank? How you doing, buddy? Frank.
I think he
Frank.
might be muted. Hello, Frank?
He's doing his thing.
Frank, how you doing?
This guy always calls us and just fucking...
All right, Frank.
Keep it going, bro. Hey.
I mean, he's not bad, but he just calls and just does this and then hangs up. Like, what's going on?
Hey. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang up now, bud.
Yeah, let him go.
Have a good night.
How you doing? Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he left.
Well, that was good.
I get so sick and tired of that guy. He calls me in the middle of the day sometimes, and I'm like washing dishes. If you know me, you know I hate washing dishes, but I especially hate having to pick up my phone with wet hands because I think it's an emergency. No one calls you unless it's an emergency, unless it's Freestyle Frank, and he'll just call you and just rhyme thug with thug and bug and chug. And what's your favorite Freestyle Frank story?
My wow, there's a
That's a
lot,
tongue
man.
twister.
My favorite Freestyle Frank story. There's been quite a few. I do recall that one time that he told me that he had met one of my children in Las Vegas at a casino, and one of my kids was working there. Mm-hmm. So I was a little freaked out by that. So I called the child's mother, and I said, "Why is my kid working at the casino?"
Yeah, what's
How
my,
old is he now?
He's 6,
Okay, yeah.
but
my boy doing at the casino?
I get it. The kid, he's a hustler, much like his father.
He's a hustler, homie.
Scorpion Lover. And anyway, the kid basically lied about his age. And this guy, Freestyle Frank, he's the one that informed me that my child was working at a casino. My child is now working for Freestyle Frank as a hit-making producer.
Should we call him and say thank you?
I think that we should. Maybe
Just give him a call.
we could do that next week. I don't
Just
want
give him
to.
a call right now and see what he says.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
I only got 2 of them.
I'm done with you.
What you gonna do? Run the spectrum?
Somebody say Spectrum?
got hijacked again. I just want to say I love Freestyle Frank. He gave my kid a job.
Yep.
My kid needs to work, not in a casino. But I do want my kid to work.
I mean,
That's my favorite Freestyle Frank story.
Freestyle Frank could take some pictures.
Why would Freestyle Frank ever do that?
I
Freestyle
mean,
Frank is an upstanding
If your
citizen of
son
the United
needs to make
States.
some money,
Hold
you
on.
just take a few pictures.
Freestyle Frank is a veteran. He's a veteran of this country. He served in the war.
You know who else was a veteran?
Who?
I just want to take pictures.
Dahmer wasn't a veteran. He wasn't a veteran.
He was in the
I don't know where this
military.
pictures thing came into play.
I'm just
pictures.
saying.
My kid is a hit-making producer. He's produced songs for Drake. He's produced songs.
The Indian version of Drake.
Drake.
Drake. There's a little squiggly apostrophe. All sorts of artists. Prince, I think, maybe.
Lil B. I heard he was on a couple beats with
Prince died, I think, before your before your son was born.
Nah.
I think, 2016 was how many years ago?
This year is 2016. Mel, what are you?
Yeah.
What are you smoking, Bell? This is 2016.
Shit, I forgot we're still in 2016, and it's
Don't you-
January. Prince hasn't died yet.
Don't you feel like Kodak Black in 2016?
I'm always 2015.
Ah,
Yeah. Life was simpler then.
yeah, a lot simpler.
It was a lot easier. I was living in the attic. Prince hadn't died yet.
Well, Freddie, what are you watching?
Mostly like Step Bro Step Sis, but I will dabble in the stepdad stuff. That's kind of cool.
I can't get into the step
Cheers
stuff.
to that.
Yeah, I can't get into the step stuff.
Everybody likes a little step something, right?
Step Grandpa.
I really don't.
Step Dog.
What are you doing, step
I don't,
great
I don't really
grandpa?
like dialogue at all. Just fuck.
Step Neighbor.
Just fuck. Just
So
fucking.
boring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh yeah.
you see two random people just pounding.
Yeah,
It's
I'm down.
You know, there's no motivation behind it other than
I'm just feeding my cardinal instincts, man. I just need to ejaculate, and I just need to get the poison out, and I make it quick. 20, 30 seconds. I'm done.
20. That's damn. That's a
Start to finish, hard to soft.
soft to hard to soft.
Soft to hard to soft to hard. I come twice.
okay.
Jesus fucking. That's a skill. You should monetize that. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you know.
You know?
Reddest dick in the game.
What?
Yeah, rub that shit raw, man. It's like a gunshot.
Well,
BTI.
we appreciate everybody who's been calling in. We appreciate everybody that's
God
been
bless
watching.
Freestyle Frank. Fuck you, John P. Spectrum, or whatever your name is.
I'm gonna give that guy a call after the show. Freddie, do you have anything to add to this?
You know what? I'm sorry. Before, I do have to do a Where Are They Now? It's been sitting on my list for like 2 months now, and I'll just make it quick. Just real quick, Fred. If you could look up City High. They were a music group. They made one song.
Is this the one that you were telling me made the rape song?
The hip
in
hop
the car?
trio?
Yeah. What happened to them?
Who are they? Oh, hold on. What is their name one more time?
So it's City High. They made the song lyrics going, "What would you do if your son was at home, lying on the floor, lying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry, and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his daddy's gone somewhere in lockdown, sitting down, top down. I ain't got a job now." And the whole song is just about a broke woman whose life sucks. And I thought they were going to be big because they went straight for the emotional jugular, but I think that might have been what took them out. I don't know. What happened, Fred? Do you have any info?
Yeah, actually, the band broke up in 2003, and then Ortiz parted ways.
I think it was a
Pardlo-
chick, right?
Yeah, Pardlo and Toby married,
Oh.
which is kind of fucked.
That's probably
it's a
what happened,
trio, and then
too.
They got married, and then they. Fucking
How many
split up.
people were in this group?
It was three.
Three.
So it'd be like if,
All
if
women?
all three of us were hanging out
No,
and you and
it's
Fred
two dudes and a woman.
went off and did your own thing.
Ooh,
And it's really funny because like the pictures that they have on Google, like so we've got fucking Ortiz, and then we got Toby, and then we got fucking Pardlo, and it's just like some dude fucking drinking. But wait, hang on. So Pardlo and Toby got married?
Freddie, what record label were they signed to?
Let's find out.
What was like the big one? Were they on Jive?
I don't know if they. I mean, they
You remember
must have.
Jive?
Yeah, I remember Jive. That was Quincy Jones' record label, right?
Was it? I thought that was a Artista or
Oh,
Arista.
Arista. No, I'm sorry.
They're
Vibe
gone.
was his magazine.
Damn, dude, they're all gone. All those labels that we grew up with.
No news.
City High record labels.
Find
Interscope,
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Interscope, Booga Basement, and then Trackmasters Entertainment.
Trackmasters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know.
What years were they big? Like what's
They
like
broke
their,
up in 2003.
what is their hit album?
They had one song.
They had an album that I'm sure probably went platinum. Everybody went platinum back in the day.
Yeah, dude. People were buying albums back then.
I think Chingy went like
99?
5.
99, they had a song in 2009, but yeah, 99, 2001, so early 2000s, and then they broke up in 2003. Wait, but so then the two dudes were the ones who got married, and then the chick's like, I'm outie.
No way.
Yeah, well, that's what it says on here. So it says,
Nice.
says the band broke up, and soon after Ortiz parted ways with Pardlo and married Toby. Oh, never. I'm sorry. Okay, that was a little confusing. So yeah,
Yeah.
Ortiz and Toby got married, but Pardlo was the one who was just fucking doing his own thing, which is really funny because
He's the one drinking grape juice.
He's the one drinking like that's it,
Damn.
So, and then yeah, that's fucked. I'll put the picture up. There.
So I'm sure the song probably catapulted them to a bit, but maybe they just couldn't come up with a follow-up. And then, the fact that there's a couple and then the third wheel. And I'm sure the couple was like, we're just going to peel off and do our own thing, and then probably squirted out a couple of kids and then realized that they had to work and couldn't chase the dream anymore.
In 2007, they were like kind of mentioned by MTV, so there was word of them coming back, but Pardlo just never showed up. He just faded
2007?
Yeah.
2007.
Yeah.
These are
how many years ago was 2007?
It is
15, 16
years now. They were brought
That's the last
back
time that they were
40
semi-relevant?
Last time they were mentioned.
That's the last time MTV said their name. Okay. I don't know. This song came up. I remember as a kid.
All right, you got to show me this song after we're done here, because if I heard it.
As a kid, I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, the whole song is just like, what the fuck? Like, there's a moment of the song where, like, he's talking to one of the guys is at a strip bachelor party with all of his friends, and he sees a stripper who he remembers that he knew in high school, and he pulls her to the side, and he's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You deserve better. And in my mind, I'm kind of like, well, dude, you're at the bachelor party, man. You're enjoying this. Like, what are you doing?
He's there reluctantly.
Right? Oh. And so she goes, well, what do you know about pain? Cuz me and my sister ran away so my daddy couldn't rape us. And I'm like 7, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just on the radio. I was like, what the fuck? This is really intense.
Yeah. If I'm 7, I'm like, hey, what is rape?
Well, maybe I wasn't 7 because I knew what they were talking about.
You were probably like 8, 9, maybe.
I mean, when is rape introduced into the childhood?
Well, you're talking about
you
this song, apparently. I don't know. How old were you?
Who knows?
Well, God.
I'm sorry?
Smoking cigarettes at 4?
Oh, okay. Let's gloss. Yeah. Well, City High. If you're watching the show, give us whatever money you got. I'll take your UPS check.
UPS? They working at UPS?
I think the dad's working at UPS. I think the mom might be doing hair or lashes or some type of beauty thing. That's just what I'm feeling.
Can you imagine going to get your hair?
Better hair than heroin.
Yeah. Oh, I think they're on some type of track.
That should be that should be a poster at like every cosmetology school in America. Better hair than heroin.
What if like an ex-junkie turned her life around and became a hairstylist?
That's what I'm saying.
Over shop.
It could be
from heroin to hero.
Honestly, that could be an amazing sitcom.
I would watch it.
I think I would too.
I would.
You could have somebody funny, maybe like Roseanne.
She's canceled.
Well,
Betty White.
Who was the boss in 40-Year-Old Virgin? You remember that lady that kind of looks like a duck?
I know who you're talking about. I just don't know
I feel
her
like she'd
name.
do a good
Who's
job.
the lady who played Walter White's wife?
Fuck that! God damn it! I hate that.
Yeah,
I
that
hate
man.
Skylar White.
He can be.
I kind of hate you for even just bringing her up.
Dude, oh my God! Immediately, as soon as you
God,
said,
it
like,
just
I knew who
seems
you were.
red.
I just
Hot
got
bitch.
mad.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No.
You want to talk about a down bitch?
She's got a fucking mustache, dude.
You want to talk about a down bitch? Watch Better Call Saul. Kim, dude. Kim is the downest bitch I've ever seen.
That's Saul's friend, right?
Well, if you continue watching.
Yeah. I don't know. When I've seen it, she was never into Saul like that. So how down is she really?
Dude, she is
They've
the
been friends
opposite of
forever.
Skylar.
Okay. Well,
That's the
you're
best way
speaking my
to put
language.
it. That's the best way to put it.
Right.
She is literally...
So ugly and unattractive? Is that what you're saying?
Dude, Skylar, she looks like... what was that movie in the 80s with the dude with the long face?
The Elephant Boy?
Yeah, she kind of
Or
looks
the
like
Elephant
that.
Man?
There's some... Dude, I don't find her attractive. I think maybe she just pissed me off so badly during that show. I fucked Ted. It's like, bro...
Everyone fucked Ted. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But it's just like... I don't know.
Guilty.
She's just not... Guilty. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, she's never striked a horny bone in my body. Even as much as I wanted to be attracted to her, but she's just...
Bro, she ain't got no she riz.
And I'm
Riz is a good thing.
and I'm into the MILF situation, but she wasn't. She was a MILF.
I feel like I have to clarify. Like, I don't actually... Am I not actually attracted to her? She's ugly as fuck. I just want to make sure.
I don't know what you think here, man. I mean, you just told us that you were attracted to her. So what am I supposed to believe?
You roll the dice in the House of Mouse. That's what
I'm
I say.
drunk and I'm pretty high as well now.
You roll the dice in the House of Mouse. You also milk them, too. So
Mouse
Yeah,
milk.
yeah. We got to figure out that exotic milk situation.
I'm telling you, dude,
Sexuation.
there's got to be a market for it. They're marketing insects as the protein of the future.
I watched those. Oh,
People
insects.
will, once they get that in, people will be open to exotic milks.
We should get in before the market.
That's what I'm saying. It's a luxury that people in the future are going to view as like this super premium product.
I'm drinking cheetah
We
milk.
have to crossbreed animals to get special.
Oh, dude, we'll have
liger milk.
And then
Imagine how much liger milk would
and
go
then we
for.
will patent those milks.
patent liger milk.
We'll create new hybrids of animals.
Hey.
I'm pretty good with this stuff, so I can probably match up the
What
genuses
if we
and
could do like
stuff.
a lion and a panther? Like,
Damn, the lanther
There's a lot of
or payan, whatever.
Well, it's opportunity, boys.
We're gonna make more money than I made with that Bitcoin grinder, dude.
All right, I ain't got nothing else to say. Anybody got anything to wrap this bad boy up?
God bless God, America, the ex-queen, the current king.
Motherfucker, I am the king.
Jesus.
keep your nose clean and your pimp hand mean.
And steady.
And your money
Don't
green.
fight the night. Keep that butthole tight. And when you're sitting back relaxing, fuck yourself.
Preach.
And that's all I got.
If you stay ready-
949-229-2215.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah.
In a real way.
In a hard way. And you guys have a good morning.